If there is a cut in slowdown, there's a cut in spending, it's temporary and things will improve from here on, is the verdict there. India, of course, will be celebrating its 72nd Independence Day in a couple of months. It's been quite a journey for a country that nobody gave a chance of surviving together. India has made great strides on earth and in space. India's thirst for achievements has led it down many a glory road, but on one count, the road has remained barren and parched, like the throats of millions of Indians without water to drink. It was just last month that Mumbai's tap water was declared fit for drinking. Fit for drinking, finally. It's India's most populous city, the financial capital of the country, and all these years, Mumbai did not have water fit for drinking. It's only now that the municipal corporation has given the thumbs up. Just 0.7% of water samples, less than 1% of water samples in Mumbai contain coliform bacteria. Now, this bacteria is an indicator of disease-causing organisms in drinking water. The WHO's limit is 5%. So, at less than 1%, Mumbai's tap water is arguably safe. That should be good news, right? But nobody is celebrating. And here's why. Every year, Mumbai suffers from more than 1 lakh cases of diarrhea. And the problem isn't limited to the city. Water contamination is a serious issue that India as a whole is battling. Clean drinking water is a luxury that only 2 of India's biggest cities can afford. 2 of India's biggest cities. The other one is Delhi. Just a few days ago, the Delhi Jal Board claimed that its tap water is fit for drinking. Can you believe it? It's taken us 7 decades to declare the tap water clean in India's capital. 7 decades. Let that sink in. The Jal Board said that residents of Delhi do not need to use an RO purifier in their homes anymore. Though access to clean drinking water is considered a basic human right, Indians don't have it. Demand for water is said to be twice the present supply. Almost 75% of India's households do not have access to it. 70% of all drinking water is said to be contaminated in India. India is the 3rd worst among 122 countries on the Water Quality Index, the 3rd worst. According to India's Central Pollution Control Board, both surface and groundwater reserves are polluted in India. The number of polluted rivers has more than doubled from 121 to 275. Forget clean drinking water. Most of India is running out of any kind of water. Water levels in this country's major reservoirs has fallen drastically. Groundwater resources, which constitute 40% of India's water supply, are being depleted at unsustainable rates. More than half the country's groundwater is declining faster than it is being replenished. No wonder then that about half of India's population, nearly 600 million Indians, face severe water scarcity every year. By 2020, that's next year, India will be formally categorized as a water-stressed country. That means less than 1,000 cubic meters of water will be available to each person. 21 Indian cities, including Delhi, Bengaluru, Chennai and Hyderabad, are expected to run out of groundwater. According to an Indian government report last year, the demand for water is said to be twice the present supply. This is a very grim situation. And that could force India to lose up to 6% of its GDP. The story of India reminds you of Samuel Taylor Coleridge and his often quoted poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. It said, water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, not a drop to drink. The words ring alarmingly true for India today, a country that is surrounded by oceans, a country that is blessed with many rivers, yet most of its people do not have access to water. We're a country that has made phenomenal headway in science and technology, that hard-working, a country working towards becoming a superpower. The least we deserve is a glass of clean drinking water for every citizen. Food for thought there. Leaving you with that. Thanks very much for watching.